us a bit about the band, how you guys got together.
We are old friends, like really old friends before we became a band.
Hmm.
And we just hang out and played guitar together and bass, and just wrote a couple of songs before we realized, hey, let's start a band.
Yeah.
We all knew each other before we started Saturn.
Was there any musicians or band that inspired you?
Yeah, of course, it's like the old classic heavy metal and rock bands, like Black Sabbath and Deep Purple and Rainbow and Judas Priest, our UFO, our big heroes. we all, Everybody in the band more or less listened to classic metal and proto metal from the 70s and heavy metal from the 80s.
And your new album, Beyond Spectra, is coming out on March 31st. Tell us a bit about how it was working on this album.
It was a lot of fun. It took us maybe 2 months after we started recording it until everything was done with the artwork and the track order and everything. But basically, how we write songs is like we're all together in the rehearsal room, and we just kind of like somebody comes up with a good riff, and we're like, hey, let's get a good chord progression to that riff. And then the lyrics, they always comes last. When the song is done, that's when we mostly Oscar writes the lyrics.
And speaking about the lyrics, did you have a particular inspiration?
I'm not so involved in the lyrics, but I know that he writes a lot about the society in general. But if you just look from the society from a different point of view, and like Oscar always says, he writes about love and hate, religion and mystery and space. But I don't think that he has a theme that
Mhm.
all the songs follows. The songs are standalone lyric wise.
Mm-hmm. And you released a video for the song Still Young. Did you participate to the creation of this video?
Yeah, it was not so it wasn't a very big project. We just said, let's put the amps and the drum kit in Lincoln, our other guitarist's really small apartment, and let's have a party and let's just record. I think it came out cool.
What made you choose this song as first song out of the album?
Because it's the shortest one, really. It's 3 minutes something. All the other songs are like 4, 5, 6 minutes. And it's song that is really catchy and kind of like just a straight up rock and roll party song. And it's a good single.
You also have a very vintage retro sound. Do you like to use particular instruments and equipment to get that sound?
All the amps are tube amps, and guitar wise, I play a Fender Stratocasters just to with no humbuckers or nothing, just to get that vintage sound. And then when we recorded the album, we recorded it through old analog mixing tables.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
it's you kind of get a different vibe rather than just going 100% digital. You get sort of a warmth to the sound when you record through old mixing tables.
What do you like most of the old rock scene, the 70s, early 80s?
I think that there are more actual musicians that are writing songs that they want to write, not necessarily to make money. Because if you want to make money, then rock and the metal scene is the wrong scene for you. You know, I think people in the rock scene and the metal scene are more true musicians in a way. Because I mean, yeah, I can acknowledge people like DJs and shit that, you know, they do everything in the computer, but they don't have the skill trade to, you know, play a guitar solo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's what draws me towards the 70s, 80s. It's actual people playing actual instruments.
And if you could collaborate with any musician, who would you choose?
I think I would maybe go with Michael Schenker from UFO.
Okay, cool.
Just to, you know, get inside his head for a bit, and learn his secret to his melodic solos.
Do you have any touring plans?
We just signed with a booking agency, and they are working for a tour for us in Europe later this fall. But we have no plans for US right now.
Well, maybe in the future after the release.
Maybe in the future. We would love to come to US, but that would require, you know, maybe a bigger crowd and a bit more popularity and make a name for us before we go over.
So what are your expectations for the future of the band?
We hope to release at least 2 more albums on Rise Above Records, and to do a lot of good shows and continue just to, you know, have fun while making music.
Okay, sounds good. Anything else you would like to add?
No, not really. I just want people to stay true to heavy metal.
Cool. Okay, and thank you for the interview, and obviously good luck with the new album.
Thank you very much for interviewing me.